Welcome back to Great Day St. Louis. Selling your home can feel like a whirlwind of emotions, right? From excitement to potential buyers and a new place to call home, to the pressure of how to do it and how it looks and how quickly it's going to sell. There's one local home buying company that will take all of that stress and anxiety away and only leave you with zen, baby. You're gonna feel good about it and excitement for the move and the purchase of your next home. I want you to welcome Jimmy and Susie Vreeland with iBuySTL to the show this morning. iBuySTL, by the way, is a veteran-owned local home buying company that takes all that stress, all that anxiety out of the deal for you and just helps you sell your home and get out from under it and leave you hopeful and excited for the move to the next house. So welcome to the show, first of all. Veteran-owned, who's a veteran?
I am.
All right, thank you for your service. Where did you serve and when?
I went to Iraq twice, Afghanistan once.
Wow, okay. Well, we're glad we still have him. And
Yes.
thank you for your service.
Oh,
very
thank
much.
you.
All right, so let's talk about what you do for people. You're a home buying company that takes all the stress and anxiety out. How does that happen? How does that work?
Yeah, so the first part of the process is you'll call into the office and we'll get a cursory view of what are you trying to do, what problems are you having selling your home, and then if there's a problem we think we can solve, which is a wide range of problems, we're going to send one of our acquisition specialists out there. And a lot of people expect us to just show up to the house, walk it, and be like, here's your offer.
Right.
And we don't like that, one, because we can do so much more, and two, because it's boring. Like,
Who wants to be bored, right?
yeah, I mean, my guys, we want to solve people's problems. Like,
Okay.
you're calling us because something else is going on that just calling a realtor wouldn't solve. So we want to have a really good understanding of what that problem is. And so when the acquisition specialist shows up to your house, he's going to spend a good 20 to 25 minutes kind of finding out what's going on, figuring out, because we have to understand the problem to provide a solution to the problem.
You're kind of both working toward a solution to the problem then.
Yeah, the first question he's probably going to ask is, hey, what's the ideal scenario for this house sale? What is going to happen?
Right.
And then once he has a good understanding of the problem, then he's going to go walk with the home seller through the house.
What do you find are some of the biggest obstacles that people put in their own way, probably some of the time, but what do you run into?
Well, people have a lot of obstacles when they're trying to sell their house, most of it being uncertainty and not knowing what they need to do to the house. They don't want to pay for expensive rehabs. They don't want
Right.
to manage projects. They don't know how long it's going to be listed, how much they're going to end up with in their pocket at the end of it. And really, we just come to the table with certainty and assure them that we're going to solve the problems that they have. Maybe they want to be out of the house in 10 days. Maybe they need a longer period to find a home. Maybe they're moving out of town. Depending on the scenario for that individual, we're just there to solve it.
I would imagine, because like you said, this is a process, right? That you both work to what you want to find at the end of the process and what they're looking for, and try and find a way that you can both reach that. I could see you sitting down with the client and saying, here's how this is going to play out. Here's what we can do to get you to the point where you want to be. I've sold 4 homes. I've had 4 homes that I've sold. It's a nightmare. It can be a nightmare. I mean, it's so overwhelming. And if somebody told me, if I can make you come out on the other end in the same financial position that you wanted to be if you were going to sell it yourself, right? Why wouldn't you put all of that anxiety and stress aside? And that's what I see you as offering. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so we call the difference between vanity and sanity.
Okay.
So a lot of people, when they sell their house, they see the end sales number, but they don't understand that's not the number they're going to put in their pocket. So in between vanity and sanity is repairs,
Right.
commissions, fees, all the stuff that you say, I sold my house for $300,000.
Right.
Maybe you pocket between $240 to $250 because there's just so much
Exactly.
that chews up that number.
Right, and when I go out and try and find contractors to fix this, and something that in the inspection that they finally get fixed, I'm a retail customer to them. You guys are connected with the contractors. You're going to be able to do that a lot cheaper and get the job done And then I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about if the water heater's not right.
Like
or
the traditional sale is, agent shows up to the house, walks through the house, be like, repair X, Y, Z, A, B, C, get all this done, and when it's done, call me and I'll list it.
there you
like,
go.
Yeah.
we like to jump in, we like to partner with the home seller and solve those problems with them.
I think it's a great idea. These are nice people. This guy protected us, and I appreciate veterans. You know that very much. So thank you for both. For more information about iBuySTL, all you have to do is have a sit down. There's no obligation. Just sit down and let's see if this will work. Call them at 314-325-0757. 325-0757, or on the web at iBuySTL.com.